Hello and greetings everybody, 'tis Irata, the Furry King of Awesome, and welcome to another exciting edition of the Rated Awesome Review Show. We've come to the tippity top of our awesome Summer Movie Spectacular 2018 at number 1, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Before we go any further, I want you to know this is a spoiler-free area where we'll be not talking about any spoilers in this video, part 1. We're going to leave that for part 2. Now let's bring out my friend, fellow critic, and my prehistoric brother for my lizard mother. It's Trevor, the Stoner T-Rex.
Sup, dude? How's it going? Great to see everybody, and yes, I'm a little bit of an expert on this topic.
That's right, I think you'd be a perfect guest critic for this since we're living in your world after all, with the dinosaurs running amok and eating people.
Yeah, don't worry about me though, man. I am an actual vegan. I don't eat any kind of meat. A bit of a dark horse in the family.
Well, don't worry about that, man. You're a respected member of the Really Awesome to Awful family.
Dude, I really appreciate that. Well, let's get into Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Yes, well, as we said, I was beyond hyped for this movie. I love the Jurassic Park series. Pretty much, they're all great. Be sure to watch the new video on this channel as we weigh the pros and cons and rank the Jurassic Park saga thus far. So I was super hyped for this one. I really enjoyed Jurassic World. And then I started seeing some trailers and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I'm a real big fan of these two, but dude, this is straight up almost a ripoff of Lost World, Jurassic Park.
Well, there are plenty of similarities, and we'll go into that in our spoiler territory, part 2 of our video.
Alright, so we have Owen and Claire. They haven't seen each other for a while, and they get coerced to go back to the island because they're trying to rescue the dinosaurs from global extinction, man, because this apparently active volcano is erupting and about to destroy the whole thing.
Owen is roped in because of his love of Blue, the velociraptor from Jurassic World, the one he raised from birth like his own child, his little dino child.
The thing with this movie is it's kind of broken up into 2 parts. What you saw in most of the trailers and some of the most exciting parts with a whole plethora of dinosaurs, man. We really enjoyed seeing some other ones we haven't seen too often. We saw the Carnosaurus, we saw Ankylosaurus, we saw Brachiosaurus again. We also saw Baryonyx for the first time ever.
That's a crocodile one, kind of. And there's a lot of cool exploits in lava and a good action adventure all around. I don't want to get into too much about what's going on in the second half of it. It is spoiled full on in some of the trailers, so you should totally stay away from that. But, you know, it had a huge opening. It's probably going to land somewhere in the $140 to $160 million mark, although it's a far cry from the $208 million, the groundbreaking opening of Jurassic World, only 3 years ago.
People are really having a backlash against the nostalgia stuff, and audiences are responding with their wallet, which they should.
That's right, exactly. We want the good stuff to rise to the top. We don't want to put this in a dumb action category, but unfortunately there are so many problems in this movie. There's some great action sequences, but the characters fall short for sure. There is so many callbacks to the Jurassic Park franchise, especially The Lost World. Like I said, there are so many similarities. We've counted at least 8 to 10 of them, and we'll go over all that in our spoiler territory edition of this video, part 2.
Yeah, man, that was a real shame, dude. I really enjoyed this movie. I wasn't gonna nitpick it like all these other bastards on the internet.
We love movies, okay? We want to find the good in it, and we pick apart the bad, and sure we tell you what to stay away from. We are rated awesome to awful after all, but we generally enjoy the movies we see. There are some good humor moments, there's a couple of decent jokes, there's some good horror. This time, the director is J.A. Bayona. He is the director of usually horror movies, a Spanish director. He's done movies like The Orphanage, which I hear is great.
Yeah, man, I haven't seen that one yet either.
J.A. also did a movie called A Monster Calls, which I think is some kind of hybrid of a drama and some horror fantasy elements, although I haven't seen it either.
Yeah, I'd never heard of that, man.
And he's also done The Impossible, which we thought was a very good kind of disaster survival movie with Naomi Watts and Tom Holland, who is Spider-Man now.
Yeah, man, that was a good one. There are some seriously harrowing scenes in that.
Anyway, he's come to direct this one away from Colin Trevorrow, who will be doing the third one, and of course the Jurassic World. And he also wrote this with his writing partner Derek Connolly. So it's understood there's plenty of similarities, but you know, they can't just totally just take the blueprint for Lost World and change a couple characters and a couple settings, and then call it a day. So we're really happy that he brought some of the horror aspects, you know, like the first one, there's some really horrific, claustrophobic scenes. And this one, he brought some of that there with the kind of the haunted house aspect of the second half.
Yeah, one example of the kind of shots that J.A. brought was when the Baryonyx is kind of stalking Claire and the totally annoying character Franklin in the sewers. And you see him from a little bit afar, and you see the lightning kind of strike or some kind of flash or something, and you only see a silhouette. And it's always cool when the characters aren't seeing it yet.
Yeah, I love that when it's really suspenseful and you as the audience member know something that the characters don't. That's always pretty cool.
Alright, man, well, how about we get to the rating?
Alright, sure, let's do that. Make sure to join us for our part 2 video in spoiler territory. Really get way more in depth of all the problems and some of the good things as well, but more of the homages and references to the rest of the Jurassic Park franchise.
Yeah, man. So keep in mind, I'm a bit biased on this because, I am a dinosaur and always love to see dinosaurs running around. It brings me back to my memories of my home world, back in the Jurassic period when I was time traveled back to your period. It's a long story. It gets me all my warm and gooey feelings inside.
Well, I'm right with you, my brother. I love dinosaur movies and any kind of animal rebellions or animal uprisings where they're getting the better hand or eating a hand, in this case, of a human. I'm always for. Not that I want to control you people at home or anything, but, anytime the animals have a little bit more of a powerful stance, I'm all for it. Yes, because of that, maybe a little bit biased for this, kind of overlook some of the problems, still got a really favorable rating and review. We're going to give this 4.5 stars. Rated fantastic.
We're really looking forward to the next one of this, the way that they set it up at the end without going into spoilers. We're really excited to see what happens. And let's talk about that more in part 2 of the video, man.
We will be here, so please join us. You can always visit us on Facebook and Instagram and star with us, Twitter, all over social media.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
You said it, compadre. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please continue to watch more of our awesome, some movie spectacular 2018 videos. Now, go forth and be awesome!